So tell us what you're using.
So we just got a little crankbait right here that's got a little lip on it that should hopefully sit on the top. Maybe we'll get something, a little bite action, hopefully. And a couple of treble hooks on there. My rod cooperates.
Rod and reel, rod and reel.
Oh, just a little setup from Walmart. It's like 15 bucks.
Nice. Let's see if hopefully we catch something here. We're a little bit earlier than your normal fishing time. Usually you're out here between, like you were saying, 4 to 7?
Yeah. Something might be a little messed up with this reel on this rod, but we'll figure it out.
Ash is doing his thing and making it happen, and impromptu if things need to be fixed.
Working a bit better now.
What's one of the biggest fish you've ever caught?
Biggest fish I ever caught was a 7-foot 5-inch sailfish in Mexico.
In Mexico, that is crazy.
And that's kind of a crazy story too, because we went out on a charter, my whole family, and we were in Mexico, and nothing was biting. All of a sudden, the waves got real choppy. The lines all tangled except for one, and we almost hit another boat. We almost collided with another boat. And my dad thought the boat was about to capsize. My mom was freaking out. My sisters were both puking. And I was just sitting there waiting for a fish to bite. The fish eventually bit, and after about 45 minutes, 7-foot 5-inch sailfish.
So that bad experience, that negative, turned into a positive for you because you resolving the whole situation. You stuck to your guns while everybody else was freaking out. You stayed calm, cool, and collective and caught that sailfish.
Precisely.
Lesson learned.
With a little help from my parents too. I gotta give them credit, or I'll get some flack when they see this.
I'm sure that also distracted everybody from all the other stuff that was going on too.
Just a little bit. I will say too, a lot of anglers who've come out here, like, we'll come out here and someone will we'll be fishing here and someone will be across from us, and they'll see the tarpon biting on our shiners, and they're using artificial like this, and they'll leave once they realize that the tarpon aren't going for the artificial. So we'll see if we can get lucky right here.
Are they leaving to go get the shiners? You think they're going to get the shiners? Is that it, Ash? They're stealing they're stealing your secret. We've got a copyrighter trademark this thing.
Put up some no fishing signs.
Yeah, that's it. Hey, I got one in the trunk actually. I got it all. No smoking, no fishing, no feeding the ducks. I got all the signs in the trunk. Yeah, that's interesting too. That do you have like your bigger fishing rod and reel too? Like, you know, you're going out on the boat or something like that. Then are you bringing some more expensive equipment? There you go. Yeah. There you go. Somebody coming out here. That's right, fishing.
Not yet. No, if I'm, well, it depends on, you know, the trip too. If I'm going out saltwater, I might I'm definitely going to pack heavier than for freshwater. And for freshwater, I mean, mainly the type of fishing I do, this kind of rod, this, you know, thin, maybe 6-foot rod, is all you really need for freshwater. At least that's what I've kind of gleaned over my years of experience.
Now, that's really good to know, because you don't have to, like, spend a whole ton of money to be able to come out and catch some really good fish and have some fun with it.
Exactly. And that's kind of the beauty of fishing. It doesn't matter your expenses. It just, you know, matters if you want to put the time and effort in. You can go out with a $5 hand reel and still come back with a, you know, a record-breaking fish if you're lucky.
Have you learned anything from even starting your fishing days to even now? Things that you might be doing different, or with fishing it's more or less stayed pretty much status quo?
You know, it stayed very similar, but there has been changes, different knots that I've learned, different techniques, what to use, when and where, how to fix a lot of mistakes, stuff like that. Like I said, in terms of this rod, I don't know what's wrong with it. The reel is not working.
How much of a factor does something like that have, or you just have to adjust?
You just gotta adjust. If it's a big fish, we might be in a little bit of trouble if we get hit, but if not...
You're going in, Ash. You're going in. Oh, Ash, you're making me climb. My legs can't take it. Oh, my God. Man, this is so cool. Look at it out here, though. I mean, just right now, the time of day and what you have out here and all. We'll have you cast a little more. I don't want to keep you out here a long time. I just appreciate you taking the time, showing everybody about this too.
Yeah, of course.
Ash Irvine, thank you so much for letting us into your world, into the fishing world today. Appreciate it.
Absolutely. Thank you very much for having me. I really appreciate it too.